What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Hu'myaa, aka Maya, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be doing a Q&A. Y'all, today is currently, let me see. Today is currently January 14th, and of 2022. And I kind of started my year off shitty. I wanted to be like more consistent with YouTube. I wanted to start off YouTube in the beginning of the month, but y'all, January just not my month right now. I feel like my 2022 year will start in the beginning of February. Oh, honestly, like January is just like, I still feel like I'm in 2021. Nothing changed, which that's my fault, but I just feel like my new year start in February 1st. Not January 1st, February 1st. So, today is currently January 14th of 2022, so on Monday. Y'all, I'm gonna put this video out tomorrow though, but make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below what videos y'all would like to see me do next. So yeah, so today we're gonna be doing a Q&A. I got 12 questions. I had to write them down, y'all, because I'm using my phone to record. So I got 12 questions that people asked me. I had asked like my family and friends and like Instagram some questions or whatever. But of course, Instagram people, they don't be active, so yeah. So I had to text people and ask them, like, give me a question to use or whatever it may be. So I just wrote down 12 questions. We're going to do these, and yeah, so let's get into the video. Alright, y'all, hold on, because before we get into this video, y'all, we gotta get into the lip gloss. So the lip gloss is from Your Aesthetics, which is my older sister brand. I'm gonna put the description in the comment below. She got a bunch of different colors, different collections. I had this one for a long ass time, y'all. I ain't never gonna lie to y'all. I had this since maybe like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I had this joint since maybe like the beginning of 2021, and that's because y'all, 2021 and the beginning of 2022, I haven't really been going out nowhere for me to like get dressed up, put some lip gloss on there. I've really just been feeling like a bum. So I don't be putting lip gloss. I put on chapstick. So when I do go out or do anything, you know, I always got to use the YA. So I'll make sure I put her description, to the link to her website and everything, her Instagram, her business page Instagram, her website, all that. I'm gonna make sure I put it in the description below. But yeah, make sure I shop with my sis. She's a black-owned business. She's a black-owned small business that one day will go off the roof. Period. But yeah, so make sure I get into that. So let's get into the video. Alright, y'all. So the first question is, what do you use for your face? So honestly, y'all, my face isn't as clear as it looks. It's not bad, but like I get like, oh, this is dry. I get bad dry patches. I don't know why, or whatever case may be. Maybe I just got real dry skin. But I do use the Dove exfoliating bar soap, but I can actually show y'all what it is. So one second. Alright, y'all. So this is the bar soap that I use. I use a Dove exfoliating bar soap, and then once I'm done washing it off my face, y'all, I just go in and use some raw shea butter, which is this by Palmer's. It's gonna make your face look oily, but it works. So yeah, that's what I use for my face. Question number 2 is, did you try breastfeeding? Y'all, I breastfed up until he was on my food, because of the simple fact that I wasn't producing much. Like, my cousin gave me tips on like whatever. My cousin gave me tips on like how to keep up with your breast milk and like produce more, but y'all, it was so much trying to keep up with like pumping, feeding him, and using formula. So it was like a lot. So I was trying to do like, I was doing one feeding, he would get formula. The next feeding, he would get the breast, or he would get the breast milk in a bottle. And I was just trying to do every other hour. But the time where I was like, he wasn't on my breast and he was eating formula out the bottle, like drinking formula out the bottle, I would pump, y'all. But when I wouldn't pump, like if I was out somewhere and I wouldn't pump, my boobs would get so hard and sore, and you could literally see it. Like all this would be hard and sore. You could tell that it was like, in my boobs was in pain. And y'all, honestly, after a while, I just couldn't do it no more. It was like I couldn't, my milk supply wasn't producing as much. And people was telling me like ideas to do, like tips to help me, but it wasn't really helping for me. So I just was like, whatever, it is what it is. At least he got it for the first month, or whatever. Got all the nutrition stuff that he need for the first month. So I just was like, it is what it is, and that's whatever. Like, he still helped the baby now. He's currently 7 months and about 19 pounds. He actually downstairs right now with his uncle so that I can make this video, because if not, y'all would have heard him in the background making a whole bunch of noise or whatever. Then I would have to play the TV, and that's just doing a lot. So yeah, I did breastfeed for the first month. And yeah, that's really it about me breastfeeding. And then the third question say, how long until you can take a newborn out? Basically, like, outside. So, y'all, honestly, I think I didn't take Hasim, which is my son. I think I didn't take him outside until he was like a month. I tried to take him outside, and his dad wouldn't let me. Because we had like a little family event or whatever. And he was like, nah, we ain't even doing it. Because y'all know Corona around, whatever the case may be. So I'm like, whatever. So yeah, I think I took him out, unless like I really had to take him outside, then alright. But I took him out, like started going outside with him, I think a little bit after he turned a month. I'll go sit on like the front step with him to get some fresh air and stuff like that. But I think we started like really like moving around once he turned like a month and a half. I still was like cautious of like who I let hold him, making sure everybody washing their hands. I wash my hands, changing my clothes, using a blanket to lay them on. It's all about being cautious and making sure people doing what they're supposed to do, like hand sanitizer. We kept these on deck. He got one in his baby bag. Hand sanitizer is the key, okay? Speaking of hand sanitizer, let me use them. But hand sanitizer is the key. If you're in the house, I would tell them wash their hands. Washing their hands kill more germs. And then, I mean, they can also use hand sanitizer if they want, but most times I'll get them to wash their hands or use hand sanitizer, and then use a blanket on their clothes, because, you know, all the germs from being outside and stuff on their clothes. And then, yeah. And then people be wearing perfume and stuff, so it's like them chemicals from the perfume is too strong for the baby, so you want to put a blanket or something just to cover them, or whatever it may be. And then it say, question number 4, do I plan on having more kids? If so, how many? Y'all, everybody know at my first kid, I wanted a girl. And I ended up getting a boy, which I'm blessed with, and I love my baby boy. But y'all, I do want one more kid, and I do want a daughter. Now that I got a son, I'm like, alright, because now he'll have somebody to protect. Like, if I did have a girl, she'll have an older brother that'll make sure she's good and protect her. So I do want one more kid. I do want a girl, and that's it. Y'all, I keep saying I want it done right now, but I say that because my son isn't a lot to deal with or handle. It's just like the first 2 months is real, okay? The first 2 months real, because y'all, let me tell y'all, the first week home, y'all, my baby would just wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning screaming. He already ate everything, just screaming. Just want to be up, just screaming for no reason. And y'all, honestly, I couldn't figure out why. So at one point, I literally was up with him, crying with him. We're going to figure it out together. You cry, I cry, we're going to cry together. We're going to figure it out. Y'all, eventually, I got him to go to sleep, and I was able to go to sleep. But I feel like other than that, that was that. But in order for me to have another kid, he has to be at least 4 or 5, independent. Because, like, I'm not going to do it with two infants. Like, if he a toddler or a little kid, like 4 or 5, then, alright, because maybe he'll be more independent. I want him to be able to be potty trained. I want him to be able to do certain things on his own that I won't have to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he just got to be more independent. So potty trained. I'd be damned to change 2 damn shitty diapers, and you that big and you still poop. No. So he got to be potty trained. He just got to do certain stuff like independent on his own, or whatever the case may be. So yep, I do want another kid, but I just want one, and I hopefully it's a girl, and that's that. Number 5, it says, how do I like being a mom? Y'all, I love it. At first, people used to ask me in the beginning, how you like being a mom? How's the new mom life? And I used to just be like, it's whatever. But y'all, actually, now that I'm months in and more, like, getting more experience, he giving me more, showing me how to be more patient and stuff. I love being a mom. I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all, my baby is 7 months already. I feel like I just had him. I be sad sometimes, like, damn, I just really just had my baby, and he about to be 1. In June, my baby will be 1. So then that means I gotta start planning for his first birthday already, and I feel like I just had him. Like, I just pushed him out, you know? So I love being a mom. There's not really that much to it. It is, but it's not. It's not hard. And I feel like it's not hard for me because, for me personally, it might be hard for some others, but for me personally, it's not hard because I get help. Me and his dad still together. So we get help. Like, us two are good as one already. And then with his mom, with his grandmom, grandparents, and his aunts and uncles, we get a lot of help. So it's not, like, really hard on us. Like, if we really needed a break, or like they say, we should take a break at some time and, like, let the baby go with the grandparents or something, just so that we could get away or take a break, y'all. Honestly, I be feeling like I don't need a break. Like, I feel like my son is my purpose to get up and do what I gotta do now. Like, everything I do is for him, so that he can have a better life and get what he wants. Like, he don't want, so he wouldn't have to want for nothing, but at the same time, I could give him everything that I didn't get as a kid. I had a rough childhood, so I wouldn't want my son to be like that. But yeah, so it's not, for me, it's really not hard because I get help. I get sleep. That's another thing. My baby been sleeping throughout the month since he was like 3-4 months old. So it's not like I be up every night at 4 o'clock in the morning because he want to eat. No, my baby sleep. And most times he go to bed around like 11:30, 12, midnight. And that's that. And he be sleeping till the next morning. Most times he'll wake up at 9 o'clock to get a bottle and go right back to sleep. And he'll wake up at 12, 1 o'clock. Most times he'll wake up at 12, 1 o'clock for a bottle and go right back to sleep. With my baby, he be on his own schedule. Sometimes I be wanting to, like, wake him up just for him to eat, but I'm just like, if he's hungry, he's gonna get up. Like, he's to the stage where if he's hungry, he's gonna get up. But when he get up, the first thing he doing, if he don't already got a bottle prepared for when he wake up, first thing he doing is looking around. If he see a bottle, he gonna flip out, and that's when he starts screaming and hooting and hollering. And I know he ready for a bottle. But yeah. So question number 6 is, how did you get pregnant? Y'all, all honestly, I feel like it had to be 2 days out of these 2 days. So it had to either be the night of my birthday, the night of my birthday, the night on my the night before my birthday, the night on my birthday, or when we came back from my birthday celebration or whatever. And it was like September 7th, I think it was. And I was under the influence. I was intoxicated. And yeah. So, of course, you know how that go. So, yeah, that's how I got pregnant. Didn't know my period. I think my last period was like September 10th or something like that. October came, period was gone. And nothing was sitting right with me. So I just took a test and there it was. So yeah, that's how I got pregnant. I definitely did a story time. No, I did a how I found out I was pregnant story time. Not a how I got pregnant story time. And I really don't feel like, I don't think that's really a story time I could do because I really don't remember how, like, I know how I got pregnant, but I'm just saying, I don't remember, like, the day, the details on what happened, what led up to me. Like, no, it wasn't planned, it just was unexpected. But my baby boy is a blessing, so I'm not too worried about it, or whatever case may be. Yeah, so number 7 say, what advice would you give to someone going through postpartum depression? Y'all, I'm honestly thinking about doing a postpartum depression video to talk about postpartum depression more, postpartum hair loss, and all that. But for this question, for this, what advice would I give? I feel like for mothers that's going through postpartum depression, I feel like you really have to, like, find what's going to take your mind away from the postpartum depression. Like, yeah, sometimes you're going to overthink, sometimes you're going to be sad, sometimes you're going to think this is your fault, that's your fault, but it's all really your emotions. I feel like the way I learned how to cope with my postpartum depression is in a way that everybody's going to want to cope with their postpartum depression, but the way I found to cope with my postpartum depression, like the how I found a way to cope with my postpartum depression. Y'all, honestly, if you know me, do y'all know I never was the type to smoke, and that drinking was my thing. But y'all, me smoking, and honestly, I don't care who sees this or if you judge or anything, but my way of dealing with my postpartum is smoking. I feel like when I'm smoking, I'm just in a different environment. I be chilling, and it's just like I'm not sad, but it's like at the same time I have my days where I want to cry and I'm upset or I'm just need. And I feel like postpartum depression really, it does change you in a way, because y'all, I'm mean, but I wasn't as mean as I am now. Like I be over, like extremely mean for no reason, and I be feeling bad, but it's just like I can't help it. It's my emotions. It is what it is. But then again, I just be thinking like you gotta find ways around it to make yourself better. But my advice would be, if you're going through postpartum depression, if you feel like it's necessary, get therapy. Talk to somebody to let your emotions out. Like, y'all, I don't tell my doctors that I feel like I'm going through postpartum depression or I'm depressed or nothing like that. Because I feel like it's like people wants to talk about it, but it's like, what is there to talk about? It's my emotions built up in my head. I overthink. It's just a lot to it. And I just feel like you got to find what's going to help you cope with your postpartum depression. Not everybody cope with it right away. I had my baby in June. We're now in January. So it's been 7 months, but it's just like the first 4 months. Alright, y'all, so what I was saying, I was talking about the postpartum depression part. So, oh well, look who we have. I went and got him from downstairs because his uncle had to do something. So, say hi. Say hi. No. He's not paying us no mind. Here. Huh. You okay? Yo, he watches SpongeBob, so he probably most likely won't pay us no mind because he loves SpongeBob and he likes to watch it. So that's what he watches. So y'all hear it in the background. That's what he watching. So yeah. So I was about to, basically I was saying for like the first 4 months, my postpartum depression was bad. I would just randomly have breakdowns. I would get in my car, literally, y'all. I don't care if it's raining. If it was nice outside, I would get in my car looking like a bum. I would drive somewhere and just park somewhere in like a parking lot where nobody was at, and just sit in my car, listen to music, and cry about more so because I felt alone. Knowing that I wasn't alone, I felt alone. Like, still I feel alone, but I know I'm not alone, if that makes sense. And it just was more so like my postpartum depression really started because of my weight. If y'all know me, I know always been not skinny, but skinny with a nice shape or whatever case may be. And once I had my baby, like as he was getting bigger in my tummy, you gotta be good, baby. You gotta be good, baby. So I'm gonna make a video. Thank you. Okay, you could talk. I'm just gonna talk over you. I'm gonna talk over you. Okay. Don't yell. Just you could talk, but don't yell. Okay. So I'm gonna make a video. Thank you. So y'all, what I was saying was, so it was like more so because of my weight. If you know me, I've never been over 135 pounds. So for me to be, by the time I had him, y'all, I was 177 pounds. So I went from 135 pounds to 177 pounds. And once I had him, I dropped like, I dropped like, you want your pacifier? I dropped about, I want to say 10 pounds. Because I was like a little bit more than 10 pounds. Once I had him, I dropped to 164. And after that, it was just like, my weight started going up. I got on birth control. It was drying my face out. My weight started going up. And I just felt like a hippo. Like, even when I was pregnant, I felt big. But then once I dropped, like, had him, I felt like a hippo. Like, I didn't feel like myself. I still don't, y'all. 7 months in, I still don't feel like myself. And I keep saying to myself, 2022, that's my goal, to get back to myself. Get back to the old Hu'myaa. The new Hu'myaa, I'm a mom now, but it's just like, this isn't me. I'm not used to looking like a bum 24/7 or being overweight. Like, y'all can tell my face is way fatter than what it was before. And if I like stand up, you could tell I'm way thicker than what I was before. And that's fine with me. But it is things that I need to work on within myself to get myself back better. You're putting the wrong part in your mouth. There you go. And it's things I need to work on myself to get back better and get back to the old person I was. Plus being a mom. I feel like now did I like change my, and y'all, that's another thing, like, nothing against my mom and that, but like when I was going through my postpartum depression when I first had the baby, what had him. It was in my mom's house was so depressing and sad. It was like it wasn't it wasn't a bad environment, but it was just so sad and depressing. So what I did for my health and for my like the help with my postpartum, y'all, I left. I packed me and my baby stuff and I left. Not as though like, oh, my mom was getting on, like she was being annoying and all this other stuff. It was more so for my health and for me to get myself back right. So I left. I ended up picking her stuff up one night and I just left. I left. I told her whatever, and yeah. So that's where we're basically at now. So what I really would say about postpartum depression: get help. Talk to somebody. You're never alone. You may feel alone. You're never alone. You have to work within yourself to get back to how you want to be, who you want to be. Um, I would say that a lot. Like people would tell me, "Oh, I'm here for you. If you need anybody to talk to, this and the third, this and the third." But it's like y'all say that, but are y'all really here to listen to me rant about whatever it is? Like I have an older sister. She listens to me and everything. It doesn't matter what it is. She listens. But I just feel like son. I don't know what he's doing there, y'all. Son, you know my SpongeBob? No, sit over here, my SpongeBob. But yeah, so that really is my advice to parents, young moms going through postpartum depression. Really get help. Talk to your doctor. Talk to a therapist. Talk to someone that you're close to just to get it out. I'm not saying you have to tell them all your business or whatever the case may be, but just so that you can get help. Because postpartum depression I was reading into it, and postpartum depression really can make you harm yourself, your kid, and it's just like, what are you trying to get? You can't have a remote. No. Have your pacifier. You can't have a remote. And it's really like, it's really sad, and I wouldn't want nobody to get to that level to where they feel like they gotta harm themselves or their kid. I feel like a child is a blessing. The child wasn't asked to be here, and it was your choice to bring the baby into this world or not. So I feel like it's not right for you to harm your child because of your emotions or because your mental health took over and you couldn't, it was too late for you to get help, whatever the case may be. So I feel like once you feel like you're about to hit your postpartum depression stage, really get help. I still think about putting myself in therapy, y'all. No, busybody, no. I still be feeling like putting myself in therapy sometimes, and not only just because of that, and it's just like, because, more so because, y'all, I had a rough childhood up until, I want to say I was 15. That's when everything was like okay. Y'all, he loves this necklace. I know I keep getting off topic, but this necklace, he loves it. So if you guys don't know, my older sister mom had passed away or whatever the case may be, and she was the second mom to me. I knew her since I was a damn baby in diapers before I was born or whatever the case may be, and she really was like always there for me. Like, it doesn't matter what it was, she always had faith in me when people doubted me. She really was like the one to like tell me otherwise. She was always there to support me. It didn't matter if it was business. Y'all, it was so many people that I could have picked for her to that I could have picked to be at my high school graduation, but instead I picked her because it was like she really been there with me since the beginning, and she saw the struggles that me and my siblings went through. And yeah, I'm getting all emotional talking about her because I just love her, and it's just like somebody's here one day and then in a snap of a finger they're gone. It's just like, I don't know, it just made me sad, and it's like I really do miss her because she really was like another support system to me. And like, if y'all don't know, November of 2017, which my dad lost his older son to gun violence, which was her son too, and it just was like, she was something that was close to me since my brother was gone, and it hurt a lot of us. It hurt me. it still hurt me, y'all, because I told her right before she got sick, I told her my baby I was pregnant, and she wouldn't believe me. She wouldn't believe me. And me and my sister keep telling her, like, she really is. Your dad not here. Your dad's not here. But she really, like, was there to, like, she really listened. She was supposed to spoil my baby. Like, my baby was supposed to know her. And I feel like, in a way, he be sensing her and my brother here, y'all. Her ashes is in this necklace, and all he do, he won't like pull on it to like break it or anything, but he'll sit here and play with it. He will sit here and have a whole conversation with my necklace, so I be feeling like she's around. Like, I know she's here, like she's not here physically, but mentally, like for him and for me, I feel like she be here. Cause he'll just sit there and just talk to, like, just he'll sit there and play with it and just be having a whole conversation with the necklace, like having full-blown conversation, or he'll just stare at the wall and just laugh and talk. Like, he'll just look up at the corner of the wall and just be laughing and talking. So I be feeling like she really is here with us, and it just made me sad because she never got to meet him. But I'm definitely gonna make sure. Give me that. I'm definitely gonna make sure he know who she was. Hey, Tinky Butt. No. But yeah. Y'all, he get me off topic, but let me get out. Stop being all emotional. Okay, alright. So, what question did I say? What question? Okay, number 8 says, what's something you want to accomplish this year? Y'all, so this year of 2022, I want to start being more consistent with my YouTube. I want to post at least 2 to 3 times a week, maybe 2 times a week, for the first couple of months until I start getting my audience up, my subscribers and everything like that. What a thing I just took from you. It's cool, I got him. Go ahead, close the door. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, I just want to be more consistent with my YouTube. He turns 1 in June. I definitely want to try to be in my own place by June, or before June, or at least by the time he turned 1, somewhere between before he turned 1, by the time after he turned 1, I definitely want to be in my own place. What are you looking for? Can't handle that stuff. Stop it. Where did you pass Frank go? I definitely want to be in my own place. He goes pacifier on the floor, so now he's trying to get into everything that's up here on the bed. I definitely want to be in my own place. I want to be able to like travel more this year, and just do more things. Get out the house more. 2021 was like a sad year for me. At the end. And I just don't want 2022 to be like that. Like, I want to do more, like, for myself, to help myself. To help with my postpartum depression, to help with just getting back to myself, back into being a happy spirit. I know I'm mean, but I hate being as mean as I do for no reason. And then it's really like, I don't be meaning to be that mean, but it's just like, whatever. Like, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so that's basically my accomplishments for 2022. I want to be more consistent on YouTube. I want to try to, by the end of the year, try to reach at least 1,000 subscribers. I want to be in my own place. I want to make sure my car is like up and running. It's good. Like, I want to get financially stable. Like, I have so much I want to do, y'all, and it's like so much, and it's like, but I gotta do little at a time to get where I want to be. The little at a time to get where I want to be at. But yeah, that's really that. It say, when am I starting my business? So this is number 9. When will I start my business back up? So y'all, that's another thing. That's another accomplishment I want to do for 2022. I want to start my business back up. I have my LLC. I had my LLC since last year, y'all, but last year just was so much, and then trying to save up money and spend money to get him everything he needs before he came. Plus, I mean, I got a lot of stuff from my family and stuff, but I also bought him a lot of stuff myself. So it was like, and it was like more so with my business. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, y'all, if y'all know, I started selling, when I first started my business, I started selling bags, glasses, phone cases and stuff like that. Then I stopped. Then I relaunched and I started doing like charm bracelets and glasses and stuff like that. Then I stopped again. Then I was thinking about doing clothes, but then I'm like, I don't know. So now I'm just sitting here with an LLC, a licensed business, but I have no idea what I want to do. And I don't want to keep relaunching and then, oh, that's not what I want to do, and give up. So I want to really like look into it, brainstorm, see what I really enjoy doing. Like, I enjoy doing those things, but it's like after a while I got tired of it. So I want to just figure out what I want to do. I also want to start him a business just so that when he 18, he'll have a little business to run off of, or if you want to change it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to start him a business. Yeah, so hopefully by, I want to say by the summertime of, I kept telling y'all last year by fall, by the January, by this year, I wanted to start my business back up, y'all, but I'm not rushing it. Honestly, I wanted to take time. I want to take my time with doing it. I don't want to rush into it and then it don't be how I want it to be, and I'll be upset, or I'll be mad, or I quit. Okay? So, I want to say by summer of 2022, yes, baby. I want to say by summer 2022, but I'm not sure. What else? Question 10 is, what was the best vacation you ever took? Y'all, honestly, I don't go places. I don't go anywhere. That's how boring my life is. So I would have to say Atlanta. What, really? I would have to say Atlanta only because I went with my boyfriend, my sisters, bless you. Well, my boyfriends and my sisters, and that was back of August of 2020. Yeah, August of 2020. And that was damn near, like, that was a year ago. So that's really the only trip I've really been on, honestly. I know, but 2022, I'm telling y'all, I'm at least going on 2 to 3 trips. By the end of the year, I'm going to be on 2 to 3 trips. I promise y'all. It's, bless you. It say, if you could be someone else for one day, who would it be and why? If I could be somebody else for a day. Who should mommy be for a day? Y'all. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I really wouldn't want to be nobody else. It's just like, I have my own life, and I live my life how I want to live my life. I don't want to be in nobody else's life, like, in nobody else's shoes, because you never know what people go through. People make life stuff look so easy, you just never know. But, like, if I really, really had to pick, it would be like, yo, I really don't know. If I could be somebody else, I would be my old, I don't know. I would be my old self, like go back to my, if I could get myself back to my old self, I would love to be that person. No. You know you don't put this in your mouth. Not this time, okay? Can't put it in your mouth. Not this. Oh, there we go. But, it say, it's a first time stealing. Y'all, my first time stealing, I don't know, I was a kid. Excuse me, son. I know. Excuse me. I know you ain't rubbed snot all over me. Is this what's on my shirt? Hold on, y'all. Did you just rub snot on me, mommy? That is disgusting. That's what I think about having kids. They are disgusting. I think that's lovely. But listen. You want some water? Want some water? But yeah, y'all. So that's really that. When I started stealing, y'all, honestly, I was a kid. I started stealing, and if y'all want the story time of what happened, I want to say, was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago? I think it was like 3 years ago. If you want a story time of what happened when I was stealing 3 years ago from a store, let me know, and I'll drop the story time down below. But y'all, that's really it for the rest of this video. I know I was all over the place, But it was like, I don't know, it was just different points and spots I had to hit. Or explain and whatever. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below what video you'd like to see us do next. I'm definitely trying to be more consistent. YouTube, I'm praying that I can be more consistent with working, being a mom, and then doing YouTube. I hope it all work out in my favor. Stop it. I'm gonna try to make a video. I hope it all work out in my favor. But yeah, that's really it. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what videos you'd like to see me do next. And make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? Stay we out. Say bye-bye. Go bye-bye. We'll see y'all in the next video.